maybe you have and maybe you have not. In late 2017, a woman by the name of Janice Arbuckle, yeah, I said that, um, was the first woman over the age of 54 to take a seductive photo of herself. She sent it to her young 21-year-old lover,
Who is also her
Barry
son.
Lasky.
I'm on my way to find out. The lab is at 10th and Cathedral.
It was her stepson, so it's totally okay.
So it's
And here we are again.
Norman's helicopter.
Hello everyone,
That's the
by the way.
downside.
If you're here, I didn't stop streaming.
I'll be over soon, I promise.
That's the downside to streaming in like gigantic chunks or recording in giant chunks. Joke. It's hard to move on from the joke because for everybody else it's like however many hours later. Like if it's a stream, you totally understand that we're in that joke still because we're here. But
Yeah.
for my channel, like when I'm doing like,
Could you get
10 to
like,
15-minute videos.
and you record in one massive chunk, it's like,
Yeah, and one
for
massive chunk
weeks,
that
it's just that
fucking
one joke.
Yeah, it's that one goddamn joke that does not want to end.
A death of destruction.
I'm thinking of images of blood and plus. I'm thinking of murdering. I'm thinking of murdering you when I'm thinking of murdering you. Murdering you. That's hard to say. I'm thinking of murdering. I'm thinking of murdering you when. That's hard to say. I'm thinking of murdering you when I'm just lounging. I'm thinking of murdering you when I'm just lounging. It's just a double, like I gotta give him a one. I'm even in this picture that I'm on. I'm even in this picture that I'm on. Give me the bottle, get me. For a second, is everyone. I'm fucking up and I really don't know what I'm doing. Mentally, I'm fucking up and I really don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? I don't know. Mentally, I'm fucking up. Give me the Bible. Yes, I need it because Tekanina's in
Jay
ruin.
Jonah says that he considered getting superpowers at one point, but then decided against it because power corrupts.
And absolute power corrupts absolutely.
I'm gonna change my suit now. What should I wear to end the game?
Third from the bottom.
I'm gonna wear the Sam Raimi suit.
You mean the web suit?
Yeah. It's the Sam Raimi suit. You can call it what you want.
It's the web suit.
I don't
What
care.
it's called.
It's the Sam Raimi suit.
The web suit. What the hell was that even?
What the hell even? Oh, I bumped my mic.
Dang old fart, man.
Oh no, Martin Lee is touching the people and they're getting upset.
Man, I thought you were gonna say you're touching the PC. I was like, a bit forward. Martin Lee is touching my PC. It makes me squiggle. Watch me go squiggle, squiggle, squiggle. That's how I squiggle. How do you squiggle?
I mean, there's only one way to squiggle.
And how is it?
Squiggly.
Have to take care of these demons before I can follow Lee into the lab.
Oh.
KO those snipers.
You saw nothing.
My tolerance of physical pain is gaining rapidly. How to end it all, many men of all. I really wonder what reports you don't have the gall. Oh, please. Motherfucker, like stupid shit. Ow.
Need to get through these demons quick.
You like having your hair pulled?
Get a hold of the anti-serum.
Not really.
Me neither.
I mean, it depends on the situation, if I'm being honest. I can like it, but I wouldn't say I'd like it.
I don't think there's a situation one where somebody yanking my hair has ever made me happy. It triggered my fight or flight.
You seem to be threatened by a lot of things.
I'm black. I'm threatened by everything. Where is it that
I really was not looking forward to having to fight the demons again, because they're probably my least
they
favorite
kind of
enemies.
suck. It's mostly the dudes with the whips.
Yeah, I'm getting those right now.
So earlier tonight I got a phone call.
Sable? Lee wiped out the agent stationed here. They're not handling
And it was from HughesNet.
You have been warned, hero.
Uh-huh.
They told me they are cutting my service because they didn't realize I was an African American and they don't serve niggers.
So what did they really say?
First, I was already on the phone and an unknown number called me and I am skeptical about answering those.
Sable made good on her threat.
Yeah.
These guys aren't looking to team up.
But so I'm like, hello. I answered it.
You guys think I took out your men? You gotta be kidding me.
I feel like this is gonna end up being a bad time. This is probably the wrong time to need to use the bathroom. And they were like, yeah, yada yada yada. I don't remember what the fucking name was, and I don't really care. And basically he was telling me, yo, we've scheduled a dude to come. We're scheduling a maintenance guy to come out and check your line. And I'm like, why?
Gotta make this fast and get inside.
And he was saying, yeah, our basically the router or it was sending back information that let them know it wasn't working as well as it should.
Which only makes sense given what you've been saying.
Yeah, but that's the weird thing. Like the days after they first installed it, we were having like really bad weather, so it was like really cloudy. And like after those first two initial nights where like it was going out, like where the service was, it's been on solid since then, and it works fairly well. Like it's a consistent connection. Like I do find myself switching back and forth between this and the AT&T one, but there's a reason for that. Because if I'm like uploading videos on the PlayStation from the PlayStation, using the AT&T internet is a no-go. But the HughesNet is totally acceptable. Because it's not being clogged. Whereas with if I'm uploading videos from my laptop, which I haven't done yet with the HughesNet Wi-Fi yet, I would be able to use the AT&T on my phone and still, basically now as it stands, I can upload videos on my laptop and still be able to be on the PlayStation, or upload videos on the PlayStation and still be able to use my phone. But if I lived in somewhere like St. Louis, I could do that anyway. I could do that with like $70 like a month bill, because it'd just be really solid internet all the time.
I don't like you don't like me. But Lee has your client inside this building right now. He's gonna kill him if we don't do something.
But I would say this is just one of those situations, because I think what I'm gonna end up doing is lowering my my data plan, because right now I'm at 20 gigs. And it's like, yeah, that's the most popular. But the 20 gigs is just a matter of like, well, it'll drop if you go over that 20. And as it stands right now, I don't think I've gone over the 20. I don't even think I've like barely put a dent in it. And I might just like drop it down to 10 just so it'd be cheaper, because they have this thing where it's like, if you download anything after 2 a.m., like between 2 and something else, wow, it doesn't use your data.
This ends tonight.
And honestly, like that's kind of the best case scenario, because if I download at all, if I download a game, like if I'm downloading a game, no matter how big it is, I'm better off downloading it
at night,
starting at 2 o'clock, yeah, and just letting it run through the night. And even worst case scenario is like I could still just like plug the AT&T Ethernet back into it and just do it through the day when I'm not at home. Like
Holy
whatever.
Jesus!
I know about the accident.
This
Yeah,
fight,
Jesus is holy.
this fight with fucking Mr. Negative.
You mean Martin Lee?
I mean Mr. Negative. They actually are calling him Mr. Negative right now.
Yeah, I know. But just because you put on a freaking tank top, it doesn't make you Wolverine. Unless you're Hugh Jackman, then it makes you Wolverine.
Your past. Don't let it control you.
I tried so hard to make my parents proud.
Someone saying some of this shit. For anybody who's wondering like what that song is, I keep rattling off poorly. It's You Don't Want It. You Don't Want It, is it? Yeah, You Don't Want It With Me. I think that's the name of it. It just might be You Don't Want It by Tech Nine from Misery Loves Company, aka okay. Featuring Prozac and some other dude whose name is not important to me because he's not on the Strange roster.
I'll also say that picking the suit makes all the lights on the webbing part shine a lot.
It's fueling his power.
Like when the light hits it.
Yeah.
That's because it's actually on the suit. Like it's actually not on the suit, but yeah.
That's the way it was in the movies.
I'm really tempted to play Spider-Man 2 for the channel. Like I'm severely tempted. But if I did, I think I'd play Spider-Man 1 first, just for context. But I can't imagine. Like, I can't. Like it's not a.
There's no one who would would look at it and be like, "Yeah, I don't know what this is."
I mean, they're gonna know what it is, but I don't think anybody would care because I think like no one would want to see me play Spider-Man 1.
Given it's pretty terrible.
It's not that bad. Like I'm talking about the Spider-Man for the movie.
Yeah, I know.
It's not that bad.
I mean, wouldn't call it good.
It's not Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
But it's not that bad. Like the game, like the combo mechanics are pretty fun.
I'm trying to save you, Martin. Don't let revenge. Fight it.
Like there were interesting stealth sections. Like I can get through the game. I can say that much. I think I can. I don't think I played that game after I beat it. Like I didn't play it again. And truth be told, I would probably need to buy another memory card because one of the memory cards from my GameCube is one of the black ones, and it's completely full. And I do mean it's completely full. And the other one just has a few blocks open. So I might splurge and buy one of those white ones. And then eventually buy another copy of Melee because the one I have is a bit knackered.
This isn't you. This is exactly who I am.
Well, I'm actually fighting Martin Lee now. Ow. That's a lot of negative energy.
Fight it, Martin. You can
Fight it, Martin. Fight it.
No! Osborn must suffer!
It was weird. Leave! Hang up there, man. I'm gonna go get some help. Look, Kala! How you doing? Jokes you can make when you're not when it's not your life, literally hanging in the balance. What is the balance? And how big is it if your life can hang in it?
I don't know. It's a good question, though. At least if you ask me. What the fuck do I know?
Oh. You know how hot a habanero is.
You and Osborne shall share a grave. Is that what's gonna happen? Do I have to share a grave with him?
I'm pretty sure he can afford to have his own grave.
I might die.
Is that a part of the plan? Or?
Yeah, I think if I die, I won't have to deal with this anymore, and I think that's a pretty good plan.
I think that's how come millennials couldn't make good superheroes. Because the majority of them would just look at it like, okay, you know what, kill me. I'm done. And then they just lay down and be like, crush my head, I don't care. Just do it quick. You can take over the world, I don't care. I won't be here to be a part of it.
There's so many shadow guys everywhere. I'm in a cutscene now, so I think I beat him.
Well, you just be one phase.
It's hard to say.
It's not hard to say. You just said say. Say, what you want, but it don't mean say.
So is that all it took? Just kicking him out of the demon?
Just kick the demon out of him? Is that what the priest needed to know in The Exorcist? If you just kick him hard enough, the demon just comes out. I was like, it sounds far-fetched, but try it first. Like, if you pull her tongue out of her mouth and kick her in the chin,
surprisingly,
it's going to cut her tongue
it's very
off.
effective.
Yeah, I mean, she won't be able to talk any of that evil satanic talk anymore.
It's not just Dr. Otto Octavius.
Dr. Octocatark, knock.
Harbour.
Act. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. You know Ray J is in that movie?
Is he?
Yeah, he's the older brother.
Huh. Weird.
That is Raymond J. It was Raymond Jayford.
Otto is very angry at me.
His last name might be Moon. I don't know. That's Brandy's last name, if I'm not mistaken. I think her last name is Moon. Or I know the name of one of her albums.
I also find the fact that Spider-Man has enough discipline not to just crush this bottle while he's being pounded into shit.
Because the crazy thing is, he's able to put his hand around something, but stiffen his like muscles enough to not let them like flex. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
He can basically make a roll cage out of his bones for the bottle.
That look on your face.
That ball went on the ride of his life. Huh.
You can't imagine how satisfying it is. Ready for your final act?
Oh no, Otto took fucking Norman Osborn. What will I
From the
do?
front, from the back. If you were smart, nothing.
Hey. Hey,
You let Otto do what he's gonna do to Norman,
not to worry about him.
and then you just kind of like he stops after that.
No hospital. Feast.
It's really weird to me that he just says the word feast and assumes that everybody knows about this shelter. Feast. You need to eat somebody? What are you talking about? Is that how you work, Spider-Man?
Feast. Feast? What the fuck? And he looks at Osborn. What the fuck is feast? What does that mean?
I need to speak to your head doctor.
There's no doctors here.
Who's running this place?
Feast. Spider-Man. What the hell? What is that? What is that? What is feast? Like, it's a place. A place? It's a homeless shelter. It means feeding everyone. Although tomorrow.
Oh my god.
So they're not going to take my mask off? They're just going to work on me and not look? I find this very hard to believe that, like, Otto was the one who fucked him up enough to need a doctor. Not being electrocuted, not being hit by a rhino, not being poisoned.
Gigantic man rhino. Not, getting hit with what is effectively a Hadouken from Mr. Negative.
Yeah, none of those things. It was just Otto beating him across the fucking room. Where's May? Where's May?
Where's Mayford? Where's Maroney?
You didn't tell me. She's dying.
I need to find Otto. He has the anti-serum. I don't know if I can read him.
Maybe you can't. Maybe Spider-Man needs help from his friend Peter. Peter helped build those arms, remember? If anyone can find a weakness, it's him.
Wait, you mean instead of just beating people, I could think?
Go get him, Tiger.
No way.
Don't do this. Just think. Think about doing this.
So, I want to assume that the spider's building up to, like, it biting Miles.
Or Aunt May.
Nah, that's silly. Please excuse the splashing. I'm sure it'll be over soon.
Splash, 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 splash.
Oh no, he got bit by a spider, just like I thought.
Like you literally just said. Oh.
I mean, I could have assumed that. It's not like a hard thing to know that would happen if you know what happens. But I didn't know that it happened in this game. To be fair.
Oh.
So does Peter die at the end of this game and then you play as Miles? Is that
For
what
the
happens?
rest of the game?
Yeah. Because every game needs to do that now. The main character dies and then you play as another secondary character.
That means I can destroy it.
It didn't happen in Kingdom Hearts.
Something at the lab I can use.
Give it time. There's no more secondary objectives, is there? There's like no. I mean, 97%.
Spider-Man. Hello.
Man, I gotta change this number.
I must leave work. Recent events. Pause.
I will say that if
The arrest you of Osborn, despite his hatred, it affected me. I must return home. Reflect on this life I choose.
Dang.
if the Ethernet,
Death troopers.
when the Ethernet comes in, if it actually does help
Though I question our work, they do not. And
with
Osborn continues to pay.
my internet speed,
So close to being good news.
I'll probably go back to streaming.
Indeed. I will miss you and your
I would be
bizarre
happy to
criticism,
hear
Spider-Man.
this.
Until we meet again.
Why?
A strange, violent
Because it
lady.
makes me moist.
I'm not 100% sure that's what I wanted to hear.
Okay, so it's officially giving me this is your last chance to upgrade your gear and abilities before the end of the story. So I'm guessing this is literally the end. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you choose what suit I wear
Yeah.
in my last mission.
What options do you have?
I have everything except whatever this last one before the homemade suit is. That's the one I don't have yet.
If I felt like booting, if I felt like not doing this to boot that game up, I'd tell you.
I have
was,
advanced, classic repaired, the Nor suit, the Scarlet Spider, electricity insulated, the negative
I'm thinking
suit,
you should wear the guy with the Fantastic Four suit.
the paper bag suit.
Yeah.
Okay, if that's what you choose.
The one I want you to wear, you don't have. It's in the DLC.
What the you? There. I mean, I have all the DLC suits.
You played the DLC?
I mean, I'm assuming that these are from DLC suits. The Future Foundation suit. The
That's not DLC.
Oh, is it not?
No, they just gave you that.
Oh, do they just have more suits in the DLC?
Yes, each DLC pack has 3 additional suits,
Oh,
but they will not show up until you start the DLC.
well, that's exciting.
you
I
have
didn't
to,
know
like,
that.
Yeah, you actually have to get through up to a certain point to get the other. To like, you won't know what they are. Like when you start the DLC, it will put the suits in the game, but you won't be able to see them. They'll be silhouetted. I will say the last suit you get from the DLC is the most batshit suit. It's literally a suit made out of batshit.
Great. Oh, the Spirit Spider. That looks cool. I didn't even notice I unlocked that. But yeah. Fantastic Four it is.
The Secret Foundation suit, yes.
Open
It will
the
be
door.
legendary.
Finally, a worthy opponent.
Our battle will be legendary. You see him? He's a panda. He's a panda. You're a panda.
Your panda. And then proceeds to get his ass whipped. It doesn't even matter what suit I chose, he's in his fucking regular suit. For this cutscene.
That didn't happen for me.
A little creation of my own.
Maybe it's because it's like a DLC suit?
No, it's not. No, it's the thing.
Oh, I mean, Oh, it's because it gave me a suit. I'm wearing a new suit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see what I mean? But like they kind of overdo it with the suits.
Okay, I really like this suit though. The yellow and black. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Because I know that there's going to be a sequel to this game, and I just don't want them to like run out of fucking.
I mean, over the years, there's been so many comics. They aren't gonna run out of suits to give you. Like, there's some pretty off-the-wall suits that they can include.
Like the Michael Jackson off the wall suit.
Yeah, totally.
If there was a fucking Spider-Man suit based on Michael Jackson, I'd be a wet boy.
Not gonna happen.
The world will know the truth before they mop you off the pavement.
Like, oh my gosh, a thriller Spider-Man suit.
Them what you did.
I don't want fucking Michael Jackson in my Spider-Man. Look here, ain't nobody got time for you and you small penis. You and your flappy vagina lips. Shut the fuck up.
I do find it funny that you actually let me go through that whole suit thing, knowing that was gonna happen.
I didn't know it was gonna happen. I completely forgot. I don't think you realize how long it's been since I beat that game.
I don't.
The truth. Okay.
Oh, let's see.
You want the truth?
The truth is, you were only ever worth a damn.
I can't believe I Platinum Kingdom Hearts.
The truth is, you could never accept that I'm better than you.
I'm better than you. Blah 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 blah
And you
blah.
always will be.
You know, that's fair. He knew he was gonna die anyway, so he just wanted to spit in your face one last time. Norman looked a little too happy to see me running up the wall.
Give me the anti-serum.
Yeah, I finished the game 5 days before Christmas. It's been a while.
You're fighting the wrong man. But have it your way.
And I do mean
Oh,
it
my
has
suit
been
is
a-
like made of the same stuff that the arms are.
I'll turn over the
That's cool.
Yeah.
when Osborn pays for his crime.
Is it though?
I think it is.
Just give me the anti-serum. You've already done enough to ruin Osborn.
No! He always bounces back!
The Lego games used to be a lot simpler. They really did. Destructible China.
I mean, they kind of had to be simple. They didn't have as much of a budget back then.
I see you have a
I miss those days.
It won't help!
Those days, these days, those hard to take life with nothing to do.
Enough playing!
We were playing?
Gotta move.
I am through playing with you. I'm sorry.
Ow.
This is how you play? Ooh.
Okay, okay. You know what? Otto, you win. You were the better man, apparently.
Did he beat you?
Oh, he beat me.
Oh, I was cured, alright.
We don't have much time! Please! I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crime!
Mark, are you ready for the Tri-Wizard Maze?
Sure.
Just give me the anti-serum. You've
But are
already
you
done
ready
enough.
for the Tri-Wizard Maze?
He always bounces back. He had to lose
You're not ready for that. I
I'm
do
not.
believe you're not ready for that.
I never use the gadgets. I realize I have them. I just don't feel like I need them. And they make my
They're
life
fun.
easier.
I wouldn't necessarily say easier. Like, as long as you have your takedowns and whatever, you're fine. But I will say some of them are a lot more fun. The trip mines are necessary for a benchmark. Aren't you glad I bought that game instead of you renting it? Or aren't you glad we bought it instead of you renting it?
Yeah.
I convinced you of that.
I mean, you
Lord
didn't have to
knows.
convince me very much to buy it.
Right. Yeah, can't lie. It did not fail. Like, it did not disappoint. Like, there were parts of the game that that was frustrating, but there was nothing. I give it a solid 8 out of 10. It loses points for some of the, like, more convoluted plot points. Like, why apparently Spider-Man thinks it's important to, um, to impress people like Taskmaster and Hot Shot. Squirtle.
I thought it was more or less that, like, if he didn't play ball with them, they were gonna hurt people.
Didn't care. Like, it not, well, that's, the thing is, you have to understand that from the standpoint of a video game, if it's not, timed, if it's not timed, then it doesn't matter. So, like, in a situation where Taskmaster has these people, you know, locked up or whatever the fuck, they're only there as long as I'm willing to see them. If I ignore it, then it doesn't, it doesn't matter. It's kind of like with like Dead Rising. Like, you only had so much time to do certain missions because the situation was only going to hang around for so long before it would resolve itself without you. And I'm not saying I like that. I am saying that simply it makes sense from the standpoint of a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I have to do this thing, like, soon or these people will die. Like, there's a point in the game where you have to meet up with Mary Jane for dinner, and you can just go whenever you want. Like, there is nothing in the game that says you have to do it by a certain time. Like, dinner happens whenever you get there.
I won't let you win. This means too much to me. Not more than it means to me.
And so, yeah, you're very much right. Like, it is a matter of, like, Screwball and Taskmaster both in those situations are holding people hostage and will hurt them if Pete doesn't play ball. But the fact that there's, like, tiers to it, and Pete is actually saying, well, I don't know why I want to perform better for a sociopath. And it's just like, hey, why do we care?
He knew all along, Martin. He knew all along.
No, he didn't know. He didn't know until the end of the game, along with everybody else.
word. That man is gone. You can't save me, Peter.
So yeah, it's not that the Taskmaster stuff or the screwball stuff like needed to be completely omitted, but the tier challenges didn't make
You
any
were
sense.
my hero.
Like the tier challenges don't make any sense. Like you said, from a narrative standpoint.
I hate that you're making me do this.
Yeah, that much I can agree with.
Change the world.
Like, cause then it becomes more video gamey than I have to
Yeah.
do this because I'm saving people.
And I'm not necessarily saying that that's always bad, but given that, you know, this is what the game apparently isn't. Like, it's a, you know, it's a fucking video game. Like, it's a comic book video game on top of everything. But there's still, like, rules to the world, to the lore. I could easily say, well, Spider-Man should just kill these people. That would be true. He should.
If you want to change the world,
But he's not gonna, and I get that.
who can make
Like, but Spider-Man doesn't kill. Like, yeah, I know. But he should. Because, at the very least,
agree?
if Spider-Man was, like, let's say, like, if Pete walked into that room, a room full of those henchmen, grabbed one by the neck, and punched him so hard that he punched through his skull, they would reevaluate their life choice.
Because that's the thing, Spider-Man does have the ability to just punch a person so hard they become mist in the wind, if you want to.
He's pulling his punches. Like, he's always pulling his punches.
Peter, I saw you as a son. I should have known you.
Like, he can punch a person so hard in the chest, like, you know, their heart immediately stops. And it's nothing but, like, a bunch of, like, gore. And, like, not saying that would make the game better, but from a real-life situation, that would be better. Because at that point, because, like, with Batman, like, we don't kill. Like, we don't, but we need to. Because these people really seem to, you know, they connect with that. So if we kill some of these people, we might not have much more of a problem.
Whether they understand it or not. No, you're wrong. You are everything I wanted to be. You just threw it away. Yes, of course. You're right, Peter. I see that now. The neural interface affected my mind. But I can fix it. We can fix it. Together.
Are you really even trying to do this right now?
Do everything I can. I'll make sure you get the best of. No! If they put me away, they'll take my arms.
I don't know, Mark. It's Lord Moldy Butt.
This useless body. Please, Peter.
Why didn't Harry learn Ridiculous?
That wasn't me. You said
Because his turned into a Dementor.
abandon me. You promised.
Oh, so that's why. So there is a legit reason as to why he never learned Ridiculous.
Yeah.
You rest easy.
But that's also why they don't know how to do the Patronus charm.
You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can.
Because he was the only one who needed to learn how to use it at that point.
Even when it hurts like
Hmm.
that. Peter, where are you going? Peter?
You know, that's the right decision. Like, as if he had, like, legit done anything else.
For those who don't know, Mysterio is actually part of the original Sinister Six,
He is.
not Martin Lee, who no one fucking knows.
Mysterio is apparently in the new Spider-Man movie coming out.
It's still viable.
Good.
We'll need the entire sample as a base to produce more doses.
How long will that take?
A few hours. Maybe a day.
What if we use it to cure someone right now?
The Dumbledore they use in this game, I think, is
Won't be enough to cure the others.
they're sticking to the original Dumbledore.
I'll give you a few minutes.
I was gonna say, if anybody doesn't know that he's Peter right now, then you have to be fucking blind.
You're gonna be okay, man. I've got the cure right here.
Take off your clothes. I want to see my nephew.
You knew?
I knew for a while.
I never wanted you to work.
I did. And I'm so proud of you. And Ben, me too. All the people you've saved.
I don't know what to do.
Yes, you do.
Some of this stuff did not happen in the movie, but that's not the point. My hands smell like chewing gum.
Any particular flavor?
Spearmint.
Oh, cool.
Because I put mint, I put peppermint.
Well,
What is it? Peppermint
didn't make
oil.
it.
Like,
Emmy didn't make it. She's dead.
yes, she did. No, she's not.
She's dead.
She will forever live on. She will forever live on inside your butt.
Okay. Is Miles having a case of the stickies yet?
What he does in his spare time is not your business.
I suppose that's fair.
Miles, have you learned to shoot webbing from your cock meat yet? Oh my gosh, Mom. Call it pee-pee, okay?
You,
What's up?
no, we're just at May's grave and hearing about PB.
Oh. So what killed Aunt May?
You know, funny enough, this is not the first time we've ended the game talking about cock meat.
What was the other one?
God of War, when I beat God of War, you pointed out how massive Kratos' penis would be.
How big his dick has to be? Yeah.
Well, Otto's in jail. Three months later.
So?
Hi, Mary Jane Watson, associate editor.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I knew you could do it.
What about you? Find a job yet?
Oh, no, but,
I'll be right with you, honey. Thank you.
I was actually considering maybe a career change.
Hmm?
I think I'm might want to become a chef.
I'm sorry, no, it's... You're a scientist. A good one.
The last project I worked on, I created a monster octopus that almost destroyed the city.
I really wish I knew what that did for it to be worth 4 million studs.
Chicken curry.
I do. Still working on my dumplings though.
Going camping?
Oh, my new place isn't going to be ready for about a week, so I'm going to be crashing with Miles for the next few nights.
Oh. You know, you can always stay at my place.
What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go.
No, I mean, yes. I mean, no, I don't. I'm not want to, but meaning I do.
I'm scared.
Nick, you do.
I never stopped wanting to.
Me neither.
And then they kissed. And then credits.
Who's Jerry? Who's Jerry Make? Jerry Make? Jerry Make. What the hell? Mary Jane and Pfeiffer. Mary Jane and Pfeiffer.
Peter Barker.
Yeah. Yes, Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer is the one. It's Spoopel. Don't worry, Peter. There's no crying in Spoopel. That's why it's called Spoopel. That's probably one of my favorite Family Guy bits.
So that's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Is there any reason I should watch these credits?
I can't tell you.
I mean, the answer could be to appreciate the people that made this game.
Just hang out and watch them.
Okay.
There is a Marvel credit scene that happens later.
These stylized 3D models with pictures behind them is pretty neat, I suppose. So is that the final suit that I didn't have, by the way?
Probably.
Dr. Otto Octavius. The Sinister Six weren't actually around all that long. Like, they were there for, like, all of a few missions. Like, I would have liked a little more build up to fighting each one of them separately. Like, if I wanted to make a complaint about the game. That's about it, though.
I will say this game did the thing that the other ones didn't do, and that's when you want to change a character, like when you like go into the character select thing, they have it to where.
I mean, you can keep talking if you want.
No, I will not keep talking to this.
So where do you want this? Hey, so Pete?
Yeah.
I, kinda gotta talk to you about something I can't tell my mom about.
What's up?
Well, weird things have been going on. Like, physically.
Oh. Well, you know, you're at that age where
Oh my God.
your body starts
Peter.
to change. And so you may be noticing some areas.
No.
What has Peter done?
Not that.
Talking about puberty.
Things better that I just, show you.
It's a scary time.
It's pretty weird, right? Not that weird.
We're just gonna end that there. Not gonna talk about Miles being another Spider-Man.
Miles?
Oh, I can control how fast the credits move. I appreciate that. I mean, I could just skip them, but I'm at least putting the names there. You can look at them and appreciate them if you want. You can pause at any time. Look at any of these people who made this wonderful game. Because you should appreciate them. And they appreciate you so much that they even give you the option to not even have to look at their names.
Which honestly is more than some games.
You're saying something.
Not important.
It's important to me.
Yeah, and not to me though. I
mean-
don't remember what it was.
I mean, I guess.
He's gotta be a dark wizard. He's probably a bad wizard, but he's probably not necessarily a dark wizard. He's probably not really good at doing all the stuff. Just some of it.
Hey, baby. It's just how he wants to be identified. He just wants to be known as a dark wizard. Are you gonna deny him that?
Please don't tell me to deny it. I've been wrong and I got fall for my sins. I don't know where to begin. What I need.
How would you feel if they
is a
put other
good
superheroes in this game?
What do you mean? Like,
And like from the Marvel universe, like Tony and all of them.
yeah, Tony, if Iron Man is up in, well, they have the Avengers Tower and the Wakanda Fortress, so.
Yeah. Just all those names. PlayStation.com. There's all the people that looked at the analytics. They looked at the things that people would like.
Oh, it's 4 o'clock.
Marvel Games. Dan Levy and Steve Ditko.
Okay, Google. Lego Harry Potter. years 1 through 4.
Here are some results.
Bitch, look.
Here are
Okay,
some
Google.
results.
Lego Harry Potter Voldemort location.
According to YouTube, head to Nocturne Alley and go inside Borgin and Burkers to find a pile of gold bricks laying on the ground. If you build them...
I appreciate she was actually saying all that.
I need to get all 200 gold doubloons before I can do the. I know exactly what you're talking about, but yeah, I have to have all 200 gold bricks before I can do that.
Do you not want to deal with that?
Okay, Google. Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4. Dark Wizards locations.
Here are the top search results.
I bet there is. I bet. No, you're so good. Oh, shit, I gotta take it out. Lego Harry Ooster.
In memory of Steve Ditko, who with the stroke of his pen made the world more amazing. Like the Spider-Man, you get it? Not just any Spider-Man.
Please don't tell me to deny it.
Are you okay? Oh, more cutscene. Norman Osborn. He's just got Harry in a fucking room. I didn't examine that while I was in there, so I was assuming.
But I'll keep trying. I will find a cure. I love you, son.
Okay, maybe I can get Malfoy and Snape. Or the okay, I gotta try to like. They say, well then.
Endgame.
At the end?
Yeah, now I'm in paper bag Spider-Man.
Paper bag Iron Man?
Congratulations, you have finished the main story, but the adventure continues. You can now change the time of day, or you can start fresh with Ultimate Difficulty or New Game Plus. New suit available in the store. I apparently have 1% missing, but I don't know where. Do you know what the 1% might be?
Nope, I'm just gonna go through all the,
I'm looking. Okay, so Harlem is the one, apparently. Oh, prison. That was the one place. I apparently didn't do prison crimes and sable crimes in the Harlem district. I thought I did. Can you give me a roundabout idea of where to go to look at graves?
I can. but I'd rather you just. I can tell you that it's part of the secret photos mission, so you'll eventually get it if you're gonna do that.
Okay. Well, I'll go up here and do the crims.
Professor McGonagall. Cool. Professor McGonagall. That's me doing Professor McGonagall's voice.
That's something.
How's your mom?
Fucking shut up,
Right back to complaining about
you
not
whole faggot.
So you gonna take that
Whole
vacation?
faggot, you better watch your mouth while being French ass and your ass from out.
The apocalypse didn't happen, which means we've got a city full of loose ends to clean up.
Sounds like a big job, but we're up to it.
Not you. For a job this tough, we need Spider Cop.
You said it. You even did the voice.
Okay, don't make it weird.
You like me. You really like me.
You made it weird. Let's go. We've got work to do.
I can't wait. Spider Cop surveys the city. Placid, but seething with turmoil just beneath its calm surface.
What have I done?
I feel like this is your fault, Martin.
What was that?
She said Spider Cop.
You got beef with Spider Cop?
I don't have a beef with Spider Cop. I'm just saying she said Spider Cop. She brought it back to life.
Mm-hmm.
So now I guess I just wait for crime.
All units, officers are pinned down by snipers. Additional officers report to Spanish Harlem.
Okay, so you literally can do
Convicts
nothing.
with sniper rifles. Not a good combo. Hey, the cops may say they like you, but they don't like you like you.
You have to come to one of these fucking specific cauldrons to change characters, which is as fun as it sounds. Alright, so I'm leaving this area, because this area has nothing for me.
Alright.
Cops have never been my besties, but I hate seeing them under attack like this.
The room was just open.
crimes are not happening nearly as quickly as they used to. Which is only right.
If I stop the convicts first, the Sable guys will shoot at me. And if I stop Sable first, the convicts might get away. Just once I'd like an easy choice. Spider-Man! Take him! Hurry! Oh, for me? Thank you, Saber International!
I really need to get grip hook, but I don't know where he is. But I feel like when I looked it up and they were like, well, you need to have grip hook to do this thing. And like none of them were like, and grip hook is in here. Because ultimately that's what a normal person would do. Is they would be like, okay, so to do this, you're going to need this. Get this from here. After you get that, you go here and you do this. But then again, I'm a person who has used guides on multiple occasions. So I think that's how come I understand how guides need to be written. Because being the one who needs the guide. Like I know, I want to, let's go get Snake first. Let's go get Snake, and then after we get Snake, we'll get grip hook. After we get grip hook, we'll come back. Just gotta figure out how to get.
Crazy violent joyride should be stopped. Score.
And I need to be redeemed to the one I sinned against. Cause he's all I ever knew I love. Yeah, they don't really do a good job of marking where things are either.
And this.
Ah, my fucking shoulder.
Scorpion are back behind bars, but only after wreaking unimaginable havoc in a reckless rampage with Spider-Man. Hopefully, they'll never see daylight again. But we need to be ready if they do. Normal humans can't stand against the likes of the Rhino. So, here's my proposal. You've heard of police dogs, right? Now bear with me. We train, outfit, and deploy police rhinoceroses. You got a rhino? We got a rhino too, baby!
I mean, to be fair, it worked for Wakanda.
It didn't.
It did.
It didn't.
It did.
Well, it didn't.
I got a Don't worry, I'll make sure y'all get a ride back to Rikers. Okay, now I'm just showing off. Don't let him web you!
Probably shouldn't have burned down.
great news. You'll see. Don't think of it as going back to jail. Think of it as coming home.
There's no way to figure out how to get back to the main hall where all the doors are, which is what I need to do, but I can't.
I want to say that's a reference to Ghost Rider.
What?
Pale horse rides.
Units equipped with riot gear requested to subdue a disturbance. Officers needed in God's Acre. Over.
Time for fire safety lessons with Uncle Spidey. Kill you! A thing of beauty.
There we go. Oh, like, what do you do on the grand staircase if somebody else is trying to get where you're going?
City's falling apart. I've got to put a stop to Lee and Otto fast.
Like, okay, say I was walking up. Like, say I was walking, I think that's Dumbledore's office, I think.
That's a keeper.
And they said Dumbledore's office is at the very top of the steps. The very top. Alright, say I need to go up some steps, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going up the stairs. Alright, I'm going up the stairs, but the person, like, well, the stairs have to move so I can go up. But then the person, you know, after me,
Uncle Ben. Miss you.
or somebody was already on, somebody else is already on them, and now they're moving to where this person doesn't want to be.
Well, I found Uncle Ben's grave.
Yeah, I kind of figured you would.
Mostly because it was in the area that I needed to do
Yeah, I
crimes
know,
in,
that's why
so.
I figured you would. As soon as you said you was going to Harlem, I was like, he'll find it. How do I get it? Like, does it stop here?
Need a sit rep on Hamilton Heights. Control, ABC Tango pursuing it.
Love
Is this his office? It is. Alright, good stuff. I knew you would find me here.
High-speed firefight. Beautiful. And even better, both sides want to kill me. Thanks, Parker Luck.
Alright, so Snape is here somewhere.
I think they fixed that QuickTime event because it hasn't been fucking up for me as much as it used to.
Which one?
The one where you had to stop the car.
How did it used to mess up for you?
Like, it seemed like if I wasn't immediately pressing the button, it would fuck up and just say I failed. Now it's got like a lot more of a grace period.
So honestly, I couldn't say because I got to the point where I would just be pressing it as soon as I knew it was about to start happening. Because like it works that way. Well, not to say that it didn't work the other way around. Like it didn't work before, but that way always worked.
That is true. It did always work that way.
Crazy violent joyride officially stopped. Score.
Well, that's the prisoner crimes. Now I just have to do the disable crimes and I'll be done. Like with everything, because then I'll get 100% and then I'll be able to get suits. And that's the platinum.
I thought you already had all the suits.
I do. I have to do 100% to get that last suit. Like, it won't let me use it until I get 100%. For whatever reason. From there on out, I'm just gonna be playing the game. No more streaming it. I might upload clips of it.
No one's happy about it.
That's okay. I mean, I still have to finish Rhyme, so, you know.
I don't know what the hell that means.
You don't know what the hell Rhyme is?
Yeah, I didn't.
I mean, it's fair, because most people probably don't.
No, you said that while we were talking about
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh, I got nearly hitless neck.
He's only nearly hitless.
What I need is a good defense. Cause I'm feeling like no. And I'm
So, even though you've beaten the game like forever ago, do you want to talk about your feelings on this game? Not including DLC, because I haven't done DLC, so I won't have opinions
about it. It was fine. Like my only beat, it was fine. The only thing I had issues with was the challenges. I will say that they were very gracious, adding more into the DLC because you didn't need to do. You didn't need to do them. Like because you need so many challenge tokens to get all the suits.
Yeah.
Rocket backpacks? Those seem dangerous. Hey guys, those seem dangerous.
And
you didn't like the challenges, so
I didn't like the challenges. So for me, having to do because they only wanted you to get spectacular or above on at least one, and I don't think I can actually do much better than what I did. Okay, did you lie? Cause it ain't what you said it would be.
Gotta be honest, those rocket backpacks are pretty awesome.
Do you think I should start like my New Game Plus playthrough in Ultimate mode and then do the DLC, or should I just do DLC?
Do the DLC on normal, cause they ain't paying you for anything else. If you just want to enjoy it, but do the DLC first, or do the New Game Plus first.
The choice is yours.
No, it's not. The suits carry over from one to the other, but if you do part of it, because I was doing the DLC before the final DLC pack came out, and after I finished it, I started the New Game Plus. So the last couple suits I can't use in my New Game Plus file without doing the last DLC pack all over again. So yeah, either start the new game plus, because you can easily start the new game plus file, play up until they let you do the DLC and then do the DLC, or just do the do the DLC. Blah blah blah. Blah.
Sable reinforcements? Why don't I have reinforcements?
Honestly, my favorite thing is just to whip somebody up and then throw them on a wall.
I'm definitely not giving Sable International.
Oh, you need to do a lot of physical.
You're the best thing that's ever happened to me.
So you just stop Spider-Man because you want to shake his hand? I mean, that's fair. That's cool.
Excuse me.
I still haven't gotten all the newspapers. I don't think there's anything you get for finding them all, but it's a thing I've not done.
No, it's just a thing. It's not. Alright, whoever did that, they were wrong. I really don't care. I don't care for it when people lie about
You okay?
information. Like I really don't. I just feel like it.
Hey!
When you say lie, do you mean just get something wrong, or?
No, oh yeah, they lied because they knew fucking well that ain't how they got it.
Contact with Spider-Man. He's here. Weapons enemy contact. Clear to engage.
Wash the windows?
APC turret disabled. Small arm.
Like that's what I mean. Because like, when I say that, I'm simply saying that
There's obviously a fight one
in most
man
games,
best
especially in games with collectibles, the collectibles are always in a specific location. So for you to sit here and be like, oh yeah, I got mine doing this. No, you didn't. That's just not how you get it. And like I don't. And if you to go online and actively go into a forum for people who are stuck and need help. And then say, yeah, I got it this way with your line. Yeah, I don't care for that. Because you're just really wasting time. Yours and anybody else's. Okay, what the fuck?
Mark your calendars, folks, because I'm going to say something you thought you'd never hear. Spider-Man got it right. Does that mean I was wrong about it? Am I apologizing? Hell no. You see, I have it on good authority that he is a regular listener of this program. And now, it makes a lot of sense. He heard what I said. He internalized it. And he learned. Improved
You die?
himself.
No,
Against all odds,
JJ is saying Spider-Man got it right.
you're welcome. However,
And then does that mean I'm gonna say I'm wrong? Hell no.
on Spider-Man from here on out. I'll be watching, keeping him honest. Spider-Man, since I know you're listening, imagine
Well, to be
my
fair,
eyes
if he
on
did,
everywhere you go. I mean, not like the
That would like fuck up his integrity. I wouldn't respect him as much.
Let's go to commercial.
But yeah, he said that since I'm an avid listener of his program, I just learned to do what's right by listening to him.
Okay, now I'm just showing off.
Which I can't prove I didn't.
You can, but I continue to do the wrong thing.
I suppose.
I can say this one thing about the Lego games. When you like going into the whole I'm trying to platinum it now thing, and you don't remember exactly which mini builds are important, like which ones you need to do to get something, and you find yourself doing ones that are just like a cute little animation. It's a little frustrating. Because in most cases, it's not what you want to be doing.
The jetpack guys are probably my least favorite enemies right now. Right now.
Oh, you're probably their least favorite enemy.
I'd say so, because I'm beating the fuck out of them.
If only they just shoot Spider-Man, they wouldn't have these problems.
Wonder what powers those jetpacks. Hopes, dreams,
Ah.
nuclear material.
If they shoot Spider-Man.
No, I mean, yes, but no. I unlocked the last outfit.
What is it?
I think I unlocked the last outfit.
What is the last outfit?
The undies.
Oh yeah. It gives you the ability.
No, it's still saying that I haven't purchased all the suits, but I have.
You haven't. Care to know why?
Why?
The DLC. Fuck that trophy up.
Oh, no. There was one I don't have, and it is something that's going to require challenge tokens, and that's okay. I have to just find one that I have not gotten all the challenges for. Is there a way to just search for a specific thing? I'm gonna say no.
Define specific thing.
I'm specifically looking for challenges.
They usually have more of a distinctive look on them.
Oh, that's gross.
What?
The sound that it makes when Peter walks in the undies outfit actually sounds more like skin.
Flippy flappy?
Yeah.
You don't like the flip? You don't like the flip flaps?
No.
Why don't you like the flip flaps?
I don't like it. I don't. I appreciate the detail, but I don't like it.
Attention units,
I think you need to learn to fucking like it. Shut your goddamn mouth. Where you get your penis caught in the wrinkle trap. Alright, well now I got grip up. So, that's good. There's a lot more I can do now that I have grip up. Haggard, move your big ass up. Get your big ass out the way, goddammit. I can't see a goddamn thing. I can't see a goddamn thing. Haggard just standing in the way, looking like a goddamn thing.
Oscorp. I've got my issues with how they operate, but can't deny their success.
I mean, you could, but you'd be lying.
Also, this is also something that's very different comparatively. You can actually go all the way back to the start of the stage from what I can tell.
Well, there's a squirrel here.
A squirrel?
Squirrel.
A squirrel?
I need to take him down fast. Say goodnight.
I'm gonna have to do this stage again. I don't really care. It's weird. I'll say like this is definitely one game series that for me never gets it right. They always do something, but they always find a way to not quite get it right. In this one, to unlock a character, you have to scroll all the way through this big list of characters. But in this one also, if a character has more than one outfit, you can just like hit L1 and R1 to go through that outfit. But in the later games, to unlock the different, like all the characters, it's just on the big grid, which is good. But to pick their different outfits, you have to watch it like cycle through on its own.
Very sorry to hear that.
You asked for it now. Welcome to the air show.
Would Dobby have worked? I don't know.
I don't know.
He's gonna do and follow this. That doesn't matter now. I already bought Hibbity Hop and Pooper Nugget. Pooper Nugget. Or nuggets in my butt. How much pooper out? How much pooper that?
I can do better.
Good, but I could do better.
I don't think I want to do that.
Oh, come on, it'll be a blast.
Well, do it fucking way. Fuck it. Don't have to fucking just touch it. Like, ladies, don't ever fall for that. Don't fall for that. You ain't got to do anything to touch it. Because the whole point is to make you want to do more with it.
Like, because if you get okay with it, you'll be okay with more.
Like, you're supposed to, if you like that, like, if you touch it, it's like, oh,
you give a mouse a cookie.
Like, you might as well give him a glass of milk. He's going to want a glass of milk. And if you give him a glass of milk, you might as well just let him move in rent free. Because at this point, you the bitch. My logic is rough, but it's not flawed. Now ask yourself, who's the bitch? Who's the bitch? You the bitch.
It's almost awesome. I should put that on a business card.
Who's the bitch, Mark?
You was the bitch.
What the fuck would you call me? I'm Keith.
I feel like the person that made this suit has a weird foot fetish because they have so many shots of Spider-Man just showing his feet to the camera.
Okay, now I'm just showing off. You know what happens if we fail? Got a present for you. I'm mad I didn't.
I'm so neurotic that I'm mad that I didn't perform better for a criminal.
Mm-hmm. I did say that there was probably.
Like fish in a barrel.
At least one of those that you hadn't done. I did. I said save your challenge tokens. I said save your challenge tokens. And you were so cocksure.
I swear I looked through them several times. I also find it funny that he's actually wearing Spider-Man.
My fucking advice.
I did take your advice. I looked through them all and just didn't see it.
What the fuck are you doing? How are you doing that? Nothing is causing you to do that. The words mean nothing to me. You are just get on the fucking broom and just go across the lake. Just go across. I don't want to be in that door. That door is dumb. It's a dumb door.
It's a dumb door?
Dumb door. I mean, I got in the door.
And Spidey takes the silver.
And I needed to get through that door because there was something in there.
Better jump in and save that guy. Like fish in a
Wrong
barrel.
thing. The last one? Yeah, order. This is all damn. This is out of order. Your bathroom's out of order. I went there to take a piss. I got shit on my shoe. Oh shit is that? Oh shit is on my butt. Come wipe your fucking shower, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that's right. Use your fucking tie. That $3 Haze tie. That's a tie from the grocery store Haze. You motherfucker. I'll kill your sister. She's a bitch.
You okay, Martin? I don't think I'm good for you.
I know, I don't like people constantly asking me if I'm okay when I'm okay. And on my butt. Leave my booty on.
Pretty good. But in this line of work, pretty good isn't enough.
The hell was that?
The hell was what?
That noise.
I didn't hear a noise.
I looked away from there. It was in the game. I looked away from the screen for a second.
EA Sports is in the game.
EA Bort. It's in the snort. Hi, my name is Barry Kramer, and I'm here to teach you about Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. That's still weird. That is still weird.
Suit for all the seasons. Be greater. And that's the Platinum. If you know anything about my channel, that's what this is about. And that's all you needed to see.
What happened? I took my headphones fell out.
I got the Platinum.
Right.
We're done here. We're done forever.
What was the last suit?
The last suit that I apparently didn't buy was the stealth suit.
You weren't checking hard enough.
So is there anything you want to say to the good people?
Good night.
Good night.